What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanDaily broadcast coming to you live from not so sunny but gloomy California, Los Angeles. Folks, we're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday, folks. That's right. It's Tuesday. Coming to you live from stolen Tongva land here in Los Angeles, California, West Hollywood. 62 degrees and cloudy here in California. We got it all. Are you white? Are you white? Are you white? Yes. Why is this the new meta? I always say I'm white. Okay, I always say I am fucking white, and it's always the motherfuckers who are like, he's not white, he's a goddamn terrorist. He's a goddamn goat fucking Islamist fundamentalist terrorist that will then be like, oh, are you white or are you not white? Oh, depending on who you're asking. Have you seen me dance? I'm white as fuck, man. Yeah, that's the new meta. I like that the new meta is like some of the most racist motherfuckers being like, Hasan switches between white and not white. There was a Stockman clip edited out of context. That's where the trolls are in here asking that. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. You literally denied being white the other day. See, look at this. Look at this. Brother, whiteness is a social construct. Race is a social construct. The ways in which the out group or the in group perceive me is what matters. What is this? Do you like Brianna Wu progressive victory context? Wait, what? They just got timed out, and then Anaface just banned them, and then they're what the fuck? DGG don't unban. Yeah, that's the mod team working hard. Do you mean dominant group, non-dominant group? You use in-group, out-group constantly? No, I'm using in-group, out-group on purpose. It's usually people who fancy themselves to place a higher emphasis on whiteness, the WASPs, or the white supremacists that will determine whether or not someone is truly white or not. Also, guys, what a stupid way to start the fucking day. Holy shit. Your friend told me to kill myself? Aw, are you sad? Oh no, someone was mean to you on the internet? Welcome to being on the internet, chatter. You came in here to fuck shit up, to start drama. And then some people told you that? No, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. How many times have you told people to kill themselves? It's because of this. It was when you were in the context of what? Portraying yourself with on Brown in the context of portraying yourself as Zoran? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, these guys are so awesome. Holy shit. A lot of these like former DGG heads have been like literally doing the Lord's work, picking apart the narratives that are being spread by freak shows on the internet. They're frustrated with how much they've been diddling the truth, and they're pushing back. Your mods are on a shitty banning streak, nuking people and handing out 7 dares. Let me guess. You, on your other sock account, came in here just to say, Hasan, are you white or are you not white? Because that's the fashionable thing to cry about today. Because you saw a fucking cynically cut out of context YouTube video compilation on Twitter, and you wanted to come in here and advance that agenda so you could get me to answer it, so you could then clip something else out of context. And now you're mad because you were banned before you were able to do that on your other sock account. No, actually. Okay, so what was it? What was the issue that you brought up in your other sock account that probably got a 7-day ban? Go ahead. AOC stuff. Pig Bodine 1996. Let's see. Dog, I am so glad you got banned. I want you to never be able to speak on this website ever again. You're disgusting. Yeah. That is the most worthwhile ban of all time. That is literally the most worthwhile ban of all time. You will never get unbanned in this community. Oh my God. DDGers always turn up in here whenever Epstein has bad personal news. Court case not going well for the consent violator sex pest. Yeah, I know. It's been the past 6 years. Anytime he like, the way it works is, the sex pest cult leader who doesn't have that big of a community, especially any longer, but like it's large enough to gain momentum and can like latch on to other much larger communities that also fucking hate me for ideological reasons, will try to redirect the attention away from him because he'll he'll go on and he'll be like, oh, I fucking, I don't know, ran over a cat or something in a car and it was caught on video. And then I said, I did it on purpose. I'm just making up a hypothetical. Instantly, his community would be like, why did you run over this cat? Do you fucking hate cats? Do you want to kill cats? And he'll be like, hey guys, actually Hasan hates cats. He's actually murdered an entire litter of little kitties. And then his audience like that will be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said this truthful thing. I forgot all about the cat that you might have murdered that I saw on camera. And now I'm just going to imagine in my world that Hasan is actually murdering litters of kitten, and immediately go to his community and start advancing this fucking idiotic argument that Hasan has actually murdered entire litters of kittens. This is how it works every single time. This is a totally hypothetical scenario. This didn't actually happen in the real world, but basically that's how it works. Literally, he's in an active court case for revenge porn. Okay, numerous victims have come out. He's been doing this court battle for almost a year and a half now. He constantly says he's going to win the court case any day now. And obviously, it hasn't gone the way he wanted it to go. And that's the reason why they will literally, his entire community will constantly say like, oh, Hasan did this too. No, I didn't. Here is great evidence that I didn't do this. I'm not in a fucking legal battle currently with numerous victims. The fuck are you talking about? No, of course I didn't do that. Yeah, the guy that has a legal document calling him a pedophile proceeded to just slander me and say I'm a pedophile instead. Yeah, no, actually, that's not the case, okay? And it's so fucking successful for his cult and also numerous other edge communities, orbiter communities that make content off of just straight up lying about me, because they've all decided that like I am the figurehead of all things woke, all things related to the Democratic Party, all things related to SJWs, all things related to the left. They have designed this universe where like I'm responsible for every little thing that has happened. A girl actually hurt your feelings and didn't reciprocate when you showed them interest. Oh, this is feminism. Who's responsible for the feminism? Hasan Piker. It literally is the most insane experience that I've ever encountered. That's why like my haters don't fucking behave normal. They just lose their damn minds for some reason. Of course, one of the immediate responses from the likes of these like right-wing charlatans like this one. This account is one of the most annoying accounts on election Twitter. It says, you are a Republican. How do you read a poll where the base has nearly 40% undecided and is nearly equally split among three Dems ranging from centrist to far left and say the base is with the left? Like, how do you actually do that with a straight face? I'm not merely being a jerk here. I'm sincerely curious how this could be your honest take on this poll. The 80% under 45s with one candidate shows how he's seizing the ground with marginal voters. The elderly that represent McMorrow and Stevens supporters are likely to coalesce around him. That should help. Michael from Pennsylvania is correct. Machine politics voters, lifelong blue dog Democrats, lifelong straight down ballot voters will coalesce around the one who actually wins. What's important in the general is to activate voters that normally don't vote. The youth, voters that have left the Democratic Party's ranks. The fact that this is a primary in a midterm and there's this much excitement from the youth vote around a particular candidate in a normal, competent Democratic Party should imply that that candidate is the one that goes into the general, right? If we had a primary system that revolved around electability, like real electability, they would look to this situation, they would look to the results, they would see that 80% of the under 85 or the under 35 voters are excited to vote for one guy, 80%. And they would go, those are literally the people that never vote. And now, or under 45, under 45. It's unbelievable. 80% is Assad numbers for under 45. Those are the people that don't vote. Or if they do, they don't really vote for the Democrats. Those are the people that left the Democratic Party. The voters that are already a given that will vote in the Democratic primaries, the over 45, the over 65, those are people that will always vote for the Democrat regardless. The candidate that secures enthusiasm and excitement from the unlikely coalitions that the Democrats lost is the candidate that is most likely to win in the general. Abdul El-Sayed is that candidate. A competent party would say, all right, clearly these polls show that he has the momentum in the general. He's most likely to win in the general. And yet we don't have a party primary system that is actually designed for electability. We have a party primary system where we weaponize false arguments of electability to present the only adequate choice as the most moderate one, because the goal of the primary system is not to actually put forth the best possible candidate. The goal of the primary system is to put forth the most corporate-backed candidate. Corporate-backed, but still somewhat exciting to the base. That is what they're trying to do in the primaries. Nathan says you're a Republican, and of course he shows that everyone is losing to Mike Rogers, which is bullshit, by the way. I would bet my life on it. The idea that Mike Rogers is going to fucking win against even Mick Morrow, honestly, is ludicrous. The only candidate that Mike Rogers could potentially win against is Stevens, and this is the one where this C-rated Glengarriff poll says Stevens has the highest likelihood of coming closer to Mike Rogers. 44 to 42, 43 to 41, 45 to 40, saying Al Sayed is the least likely to he's the worst performing against Mike Rogers. This is bullshit. There is no shot. Okay, the real battle is happening in the primaries in this election. It's not going to be in the general. Mike Rogers lost against Slotkin. Mike Rogers is not winning against Al Sayed, and certainly not winning against. Is certainly not winning against Al Sayed, and possibly not even winning against McMorrow. I'll be honest. He might have a better shot at defeating Haley Stevens. Mike Rogers just ran in 2024. He had tens of millions pushing his name recognition. Exactly. That is the only reason why the polls look this way. Rogers just did a major statewide campaign in 2024. This is simply a name recognition artifact. Stop being stupid as fuck. I know it's hard for you. So HASAN did absolutely fucking nothing to help Al Sayed with his fucking dog shit numbers against a guy who lost to Elisa Slotkin. She's Zionist and evil, by the way, in 2024. Wow, not only am I shocked, I'm amazed that HASAN is that irrelevant. I like that losers like this are so singularly focused. Like, this is supposed to be an election Twitter autist, okay? Like, how can you say that you are autistically invested in the polls and then drop any kind of reasonable read you could have on the polls when my name gets brought up in the conversation? You drop everything just so you can fucking say, oh, well, HASAN is irrelevant. Okay, so what? Yeah, I'm irrelevant, big dog. Who cares? Why do I have permanent occupation in your fucking mind if I'm so goddamn irrelevant? Look at his pinned. I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay. I'm not gonna. Is that Harry Potter? Yeah, that's Harry Pooter. Bro, he bullying you? Yeah, no, definitely. He shoved me in a locker. I'm not even kidding, bro. There's something deeply wrong with a lot of these people, that their brain is so fucking unbelievably rotted by being online too much. They've seen too much like anti-HASAN content, and they think that I'm like a real mover and shaker in a negative manner. And it's really funny because it's like, clearly it hasn't been fucking negative. It clearly hasn't been negative. It's been positive. So what the fuck are you complaining about?